evening. Welcome to Fallawsophy. I'm your host, Jennifer Fallaw, and I have been rushing around. Amazed I got in here this quick. So, we have some Jentel tonight. I did it this morning. And I think I saw something that we had some kind of 2-week ceasefire. I'm not sure if that's true. Has anybody heard anything about what's going on with Trump? Or are we still on the countdown to blow up Iran? Anyone? Scott, you can text me if you want. I think I saw something real quick. All I'm seeing are X posts about it from Majid. Majid posted that U.S. and Iran agreed to 2-week ceasefire. It's probably going to delay the RV. Yeah. Completely reopening the Straits of Hormuz. If that's all he wanted, then maybe he won't still bomb them. I think it's just a delay. I don't trust him. But I'll tell you what I got in the Jentel, and we'll see if that transpires. Because I got a totally different story. Except there was a slight possibility that something would stop it. Apparently that happened. Alright, let's get to the Jentel. Actually, no. Self-promotion. Alright, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to Fallawsophy.com. You can book and schedule yourself there. If you would like to... So lighting in here is just horrific. If you'd like to go for healings or reach Marcy, how I don't have the classes up at jenniferfallaw.com anymore, but if you'd like to get a healing from me or reach Marcy, how Susan Gratz, you can go to jenniferfallaw.com. Right now, when I'm live, you have the opportunity to become a monthly supporter for $5 a month. I would thank you very much. That's a nice little tip. And if you would do that while we're live, that would be great. But please do subscribe, like, and share this show. I am Fallawsophy on Telegram. Fallawsophy JFD. So, and someone's calling me. So if somebody fake reaches out to you on Telegram, everyone's impersonating me all over the place. The real Fallawsophy, the real me, is Fallawsophy JFD. Okay? I think that's it. Let's get to the Jentel. All right, this is Jentel, Interdimensional Meditation for April 7th, 2026. I went into meditation. I projected my consciousness to the 6th level of heaven and spoke with Jesus, the apostles, and the archangels. The dress was white with like gold embroidery on it. Interesting. RV News. I asked what will happen between Iran and the USA. Gabriel spoke. He said there's a small possibility of surrender before. Now, I don't know if what we got today is a surrender, or if we're going to get that in the next few days, if they're going to negotiate. But there's no need. This is what we have to have, is for them to surrender. Okay? He also said bombs will drop on strategic targets first. Now, I assume that unless this is something that's coming, that we didn't have this happen because of the small possibility that it would be stopped. But this morning, this is what I got. Bombs will drop on strategic targets first. Then a whistle is blown, whatever that means. And Trump receives a call. That was true. Iran surrenders, white flag. Congress will try to stop it before it happens, or a group of generals. That's what I got this morning. I don't know if that happened. I've been on with clients all day long. And I said, what happens with the RV after that? And he said, he showed me his wrist. He had a watch on it. I really hope this isn't a 2-week delay. That's going to piss me off. Okay. He showed me his wrist. It had a watch on it. What I thought at the time is that they were going to give people time to go back into Iran. Like the people that are fleeing. I mean, if you know where they're going to be dropping bombs in 48 hours, you're running. But after that, I heard 12. 12. I don't know if that's a date, like April 12th, and that's a significant day for us. Or it'll be 12 more days. Then Iraq will publicly announce the revalue of their currency. So, recap. Small possibility of surrender before. Small possibility that this is stopped. If this is true, the news is circulating. Then that happened. If it was not stopped, bombs will drop on strategic targets first. Then a whistle blows. Trump receives a call. Iran surrenders. White flag. Congress will try to stop it before it happens, or some kind of group. And I just sound like officials, either generals or something. What happens with the RV after that? He showed me a watch on his wrist. I think they give people time to go back to Iran. And then I heard 12. And he said, then Iraq publicly announces the revalue of their currency. Coming in the news. I saw feathers. Most of this was visual today. I saw feathers swirling in the air. Feathers, like white feathers. Some dark ones in there. I think they were chicken feathers because I saw farms. Watch out for tornadoes. Okay? Keep an eye on the weather and tornadoes because it kind of looked like a tornado. Otherwise, there's something going on with chicken farms or something odd. Refugees coming ashore and through borders. So that's happening somewhere. Refugees was the word that I heard. Another one. Milk and butter prices. I specifically saw butter. So either I'm tripping or we've got something coming with farms, dairy, and chicken farms. And I hope it's not massive tornadoes that wipes everything out. I really do hope that's not true. But keep an eye out for that. Then I heard steam machine and steam powered. That'll be in the news. Something about that. I heard new silver mines. That's positive. Or silver is going up. Okay? New developments with silver. I got white flag. And then I got new investors in the USA. So, let's get over to Telegram. Your angel number for today is 444. Just saw that. I'm a little frustrated. It's not that I wanted Iran to be bombed. I did not want that. I don't want innocent people dying. But I want a conclusion. Now, let's just see what happens. He's supposed to, it's the end of the 48 hours at, in 16 minutes. So, we'll see if this is true. I don't know if it's on the actual news. Let's go over to Telegram and see what we got. Okay. True Social. Official statement of Iran. All right. Well, I don't know. This is official statement of Iran. Tehran, April 7th, 2026. On behalf of the Islamic Republic of Iran, I express gratitude and appreciation for my dear brothers, H.E. Prime Minister of Pakistan Sharif and H.E. Field Marshal Mumir, I cannot see this, for their tireless efforts to end the war in the region. In response to the brotherly request of PM Sharif in his tweet, and considering the request by U.S. for negotiations based on its 15-point proposal, as well as announcement by POTUS about acceptance of the general framework of Iran's 10-point proposal as a basis for negotiation, I hereby declare on behalf of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, if attacks against Iran are halted, our powerful armed forces will cease their defense operations. For a period of 2 weeks, safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz will be possible via coordination with Iran's armed forces and with due consideration of technical limitations. That is official. Okay, so we got a ceasefire. I share that. That is shared on Fallawsophy on Telegram if you want to go take a look at it. It's posted on Truth Social by Donald Trump as well. So where are we at now? Let me ask some questions here. Negotiations will not take 2 weeks. Probably have some kind of surrender within 2 days. Something about hostages. In a nutshell, Gabriel. Iran better do absolutely everything that Donald Trump wants, or he's going to bomb them. And he's not going to give them notice next time. All right. So where we are on the RV, I got the 12th. What day is it on the 12th? That's a Sunday. Wait a minute. What did it say before we got the 12th? Darn it. Trusting God. That's what. I hope you all are doing that so you don't cuss. It's not about not cussing. It's about saying trust in God a lot and programming yourself to do it, because every time you do say trust in God, it's just the cussing is the opportunity to do it. Okay? But what's happening here is every time you say trust in God, instead, whatever you're complaining about, like, oh, this is a big deal, I just ripped this paper. Damn it. I'm giving it to God. It's not a big deal. But I mean, that's not a good example. But like, let's say you backed up into the trash can and knocked it over, and you flip out, but there's no damage to the car. It's just a knocked over trash can. Okay, and you're cussing, and oh my God, it's such a big deal. I'm gonna flip out, raise my blood pressure, and upset the entire family and the neighbors. Instead of doing that, you can just say, trust in God. Everything's going to be fine. It's not a big deal. We got a big tax bill coming or what, trust in God. It'll get handled. You're creating a reality that you're not just working on yourself. You're giving it to God to fix. And so now he's creating your reality with you, as you, but also as him with you. Okay? Anyway, so we had, or just say the 12th. Okay, so what happens with the RV after that? He showed me a watch on his wrist, which probably means more time. I think they will give people time to go back to Iran. That's what I thought he was talking about. Probably not. Then he said 12, trying to get through to me. So it's probably going to get announced. And then directly after that, then Iraq. So it could be on the 12th. Iraq publicly announced the revalue of their currency. That sounds about right. I don't see Donald Trump allowing 2 weeks of negotiations, because that just gives them time for more dirty deeds. They're not going to, especially when he had to give them 48 hours or be annihilated. That was in the Jentel at one point. Remember that? They probably surrendered. I bet you anything. I bet you. Considering the ego of that country, to save face, they probably, okay, fine, we'll agree to a full surrender. And because they have, the strait is opened. But we don't want to look like we pushed out, trusting God. And Iraq elects a new president on the 12th. That's pretty good. I didn't know that. Well, I should have known that. I just forgot. So maybe they didn't want to look like they wimped out and just gave up. And so they said, well, we will, but tell them we're going to have negotiations and we'll come to an agreement. I bet you that's what it is. I bet to save face. I bet you that's what they did. Yeah, trusting God. I've been saying that a lot. I didn't realize how much I cuss in my mind. Most of it's in my mind, because I'm not walking around talking out loud to myself. I talk to the dogs a lot. Um, but yeah, it's funny. It's funny. And the kids are like, I had to tell the kids what I was doing because sometimes when they're around and I cuss to them, when I'm talking to them, I'll just stop, say, trusting God, and they're like, what are you doing? So I told them. And then, of course, I told them to do it, but of course, they don't do what I say. All right, so the 12th is Orthodox Easter, also. So, slight delay here. Slight delay. I mean, I was seeing appointments. I'm not doing the yearly forecast anymore. I'm done with this, but I was seeing appointments anytime the 8th through the 11th with people this last week. I can do it that week. As long as it comes. Just as long as it comes. Let's do it this month. Let's get it done. Okay? Okay. Anybody know anything else? Oh. Okay, so I just got something here live about hostages. They're releasing a hostage right now. They surrendered. I bet you they did. I bet you they did. Who wants to bet? If I'm right, I don't know how we're ever going to find that out. Okay, so if we get like a surrender within the next 2-3 days, and I'm right, then everybody has to come back here and subscribe for $5 a month. That's the bet. And if I'm wrong, then I'll do an extra reading only show. How's that? I don't know when. Soon. Okay? Okay. I'm just looking at these. I don't know. What? I kind of have an attitude today, so if anybody wants to, I don't know what you meant by that, but don't piss me off. Love you too. Lori Bakemeyer. Or Cliff. All right, let's see what people are sending me and see if we got anything else. Iran elects a new president on the 12th. That is going to be a public announcement. We are private. It's true on the hostages. I keep getting in the Jentel that we're going to get some kind of public announcement about a rate change, or at least they will inside the country. So I'm going to stick with that. Thank you. Gina's telling people how to subscribe, become a monthly supporter. What? So now they're bombing Israel? They're screwed. If they're doing that right now, is that true? Scott, is that true? Scott's my little like. I'm always so busy, and he's such a good researcher. And Scott, I just say, well, I don't know what's going on, Scott. What the hell's happening? He just sends me all these text messages. I heard this. I saw that. Yeah. Shoot. Let's go see if we got anything else. So that was quick. They're bombing Israel right now. Are you serious? You can't trust those people at all. I mean, I know he didn't want to bomb. I mean, nobody wants to take out a country. I mean, a lot of innocent lives lost there. Immediately? Oh my god, they are bombing Israel right now. Are you serious? Stupid. Really? Well, I think that would probably. I wonder if that is um, because right now is the end of the 48 hours. I wonder if they get bombed. Gabriel said bombs will drop on strategic targets first, then whistle blows. Oh, I don't know what that means. Then a whistle blows. Um, Trump receives a call. Iran surrenders. When was that? Was that before or after? So we have official before or after we got the official statement. Are they sending him right now? Cluster bombs to Israel. Perfect. Well, we've got, Iran open straight. So, like, what came first? It's all just happening too fast for me here to keep up on it. Spam. Everybody's spamming my account here. Well, guys, not a very official show, but I'm just trying to figure out where we're at. So they sent an official statement for a ceasefire for 2 weeks. And then they immediately fire on Israel? What? Before they bombed. What does that mean, Scott? So what came first? The ceasefire or the bombing of Israel? What do we got? It's moving. The ceasefire came first. That was stupid. That is so stupid. Oh man, that's like a whole different level of stupid and evil, isn't it? They don't care about their people at all. At all. Okay, Trump just posted again on True Social. Let's go. I mean, totally unofficial show here, but we're just hanging out together, okay? That's what we're doing. I'm not sick, it's the lighting. It just looks terrible. Um, it's not good for my self-esteem. I really have to fix that. And I don't have any filters or anything, so this is what you get. All right, do we have it over on Telegram when you post it on True Social? What, 2 minutes later, they bomb Israel? Shoot. Here we go. Here's the latest from Trump as of, but that's 3:37. That's about the ceasefire to open the Strait of Hormuz. So he agreed to suspend the bombing and the attack on Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. The reason for doing is so that we have already met and exceeded all military objectives and are very far along with definitive agreement. All right. I was just trying to find out if that included bombing anyone. It was immediately. They immediately went back on it. Are you serious? You just can't make that up. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. They're going to get bombed. Unless that's not in the agreement. Okay, we'll stop bombing you, but we're going to take out Israel. Because you've agreed to a ceasefire. They're going to have to take them out. Do you remember what I saw a while back? It was dirt, smoke, looked like a battlefield situation, and then there was a white flag in the middle of it. My goodness. Well, that's good. Let's keep that going. You know, guys, it's a hard thing. You know, it's like it doesn't give you enough time to be right. You know, with the Jentel in the morning, and then we've got the destruction of Iran scheduled for 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then you get on here and something's already happened, and you've got a ceasefire, and then like 10 minutes later they start bombing. My goodness, it's a busy day. I mean, pretty busy. Okay, what'd you say? Yeah, save Israel for last. That is true. Yeah. What did he post on True Social just now? Was it about the bomb? Let's go over there. No, it's just the official. Oh yeah, it's about CNN. So, is it true that they're bombing Israel? Or maybe he's just trying to figure out what to do before he says something. You know what he'll do? If that's a violation of the ceasefire? He's not going to say anything. He's just going to bomb them. Let's watch it play out. We got to get these bad guys in check. We really do. They're not listening. Fallawsophy group chat. All right, let's go over there and see if we got anything. Yeah, I got the official statement of Iran. We got that one. Majid said that we received a 10-point proposal from Iran and the Middle East. No, and believe it is a workable basis on which to negotiate almost all of the various points of the past contention have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, but a 2-week period allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated of the United States of America as president and also representing the communities in the Middle East. And he cut it off. He didn't give me the whole thing. I'm just trying to find out what he's going to do now. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get to some questions. Yeah, I saw that they put human shields in front of the power plants. They're out there with the kids. Yay, little kid running around. Are you serious? Those aren't the good people of Iraq. Those people are paid. Probably like criminals and like, hey, if you live, you can go free. Just go stand out in front of there, be a human shield. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what this is yet today. I don't know. He's gonna have to bomb them. And I'm up here saying, oh, I think they already surrendered. Now they're bombing Israel? But that could be a completely different thing. I don't know. Keep an eye on the news. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to go over to Rumble for some readings. Yeah. What? So now they're bombing everyone except the United States. Oh, they're going to get toasted. Death wish. Is this really happening? No, we're good. They already did that. But remember when I woke up the other day? And this happens to me sometimes. I woke up and I heard 8 holes in Iran. I thought he was going to bomb them. I thought he was going to drop 8 bombs or 8 places, like big ones, where it makes a big giant hole in the ground. But I don't know. 8 holes in Iran. Huh. Well, keep an eye on the news while you're watching me and let me know if anything happens. At this point, I don't know what's true and what's not until we get it from an official source. I mean, if it was part of the ceasefire that they cease fire on everyone and they just start hitting everybody else immediately, he's probably bombing them right now. Oh my goodness. Look, incredible day. Hope you had a good Easter. Well, thank you. Thank you. Jamie. Or what does it say? Oh, I don't think that was for me. Are you talking to somebody else in there? I did not see that right. Chest pain. Oh, okay. Let's see. Musculoskeletal. Yeah. I think you strained yourself doing something. Yeah. It's the muscles that go under the breast there. Yeah, it should be total absence of firepower. Oh, that's right. $10 minimum on the rubber bands. Let's hit it. I'll get over there. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what's going on. We could just hang out together, though. Huh? Yeah. Yes, we can. Because we're all friends here. Basically are, huh? I've known a lot of you for many years. All right. Rosemanda. Hi, Jen. Rosemary here. What do you see me, my 14-year-old son, Jaden? When do you see him getting into a med bed? Okay. Oh, I don't know right now. Because I ran. This piece of shit. Trust in God. He'll go in pretty quick. At this point, it could be the beginning of May. That quickly. If all goes well, as of now. Really try not to quit on you people. I'm not a quitter. I'll go up all the way. I'll run it all the way down the field. Bleeding and everything. I will go. I will make it to the end zone. I will. I won't quit. Mm-mm. Connie Anderson. Hi, Jen. M or B? B. Mary Stewart. Will I buy my home soon? My own home soon? If so, when? Well, Mary. Sometime this spring, yes. That's what I can say right now. Hi, Jen. Thank you for all you do. Can you tell me anything about my mom exiting the med bed? Is she walking again? Maybe dancing around? I don't have her name. I assume yours is Kim. I just saw her get out of bed and walk over to the. I saw that. Like, strong. Just a flash. Okay, like, you know what's weird? Is that I never see people actually in the med bed itself. That's probably for my own protection. I see what the nurse sees or what the person itself is experiencing, like looking down at yourself or in the mirror. Is that interesting? Um, I saw what the nurse saw. I opened the door and she was sitting up in bed and she got up and went over to the mirror. It's amazing. Yes, she does look young and is walking. Connie Anderson, I thought I did that. Did you do it twice, Connie? It's listed twice. You're still a B. Thank you. Huh. The Dart Poet. Hi, Jen. Joshua here. Do you think my cousin Jason will accept the medbed ticket when I offer it to him? Only if you go first. If he sees you go first. So you're probably going to have to go in, get it done, and come back and see him and say, I want to take you in. He'll go. With people like that, guys, when they get to the Air Force Base and they're escorted in by various personnel and they actually get to the office where you sit down and you're briefed on what it is and what it can do for you, it's convincing. Especially if it's a man. Usually if you tell them if it's on an Air Force Base, they're in. They know it's official. Okay? Goof Trooper. Hey, Jen, this is Marcos. What's going on inside my stomach? Do I need more antibiotics? Marcos. That looks like a virus to me. I see little bugs in there. That's what a virus looks like to me, little bugs. Unless you have parasites. I don't know. I think it's a virus. I don't know how long you've been dealing with this. Hey, Jen, awesome show. Quick question. Will it be an MRB or BB? Geo314. BB. Double B. Trusting God? I just went. See, now I'm trying to say it instead of, not after. I lost the chat and my place. Oh, there we go. Scott, 1484. My church is growing. The other night I drew plans of a new one. Will this come to be? That's awesome, Scott. Great. Good job. Yeah. That's awesome. Good job. Hi, Jen. See it here. Do I have a message from my dad, Jimmy Kaufman? I assume. No, your name's different. All right, see your Kaufman's dad, Jimmy. Jesus. Let's bring him in. Chris Holcomb. News is reporting bombing in Tel Aviv. Perfect. Well, that should quicken things up if that is a violation of the ceasefire. So, I mean, hang on, I'm putting a pin in your question here. Well, let me talk to your dad. He's standing right here. He's very formal. I would like to request that she take time to rest. That's what he said. Okay. We will tell her. And he loves you. Now, if they immediately, if that is a violation of whatever he agreed upon with, I really don't think that you can cease fire with the United States and then bomb the rest of everybody else around you. I don't think that's okay. He's going to bomb them. Yeah, in a big way, if that's the case. So keep your eyes out on for that. Thank you, Carissa. I'm not ignoring you, Carissa. I still love you. And yes, we're still going to do a show. I am self-involved with all of the things I have to do. And I'll do this thing where I read your text. I'm like, oh, I'll answer her in a minute. And then I go off and I do something else and I forget. Sorry. Okay, Jan Burrell. Hi, Jen. Jane B here. With this moving timeline, do you see me getting to two properties I want? Getting the two properties I want, 2201 in Puerto Rico and 53 Sea Castle. 53 Sea Castle might be sold if we go on much longer. The other one will be available. Hi, Jen. Julie Cranford here. Can you ask, when will Russia and Ukraine sign peace treaty? Does this need to happen before the RV? I don't really think so. So a lot of times when I ask the question and I ask for truth, I get the truth. I heard there's already one signed. But then we're playing out the public story. And so I don't really know what the truth is. So that's where it gets confusing. But I don't think we need one to do the RV, our part of it. Possibly when we move to tier 5 and maybe that's some big start to Nasara Jasara. At some point it'll stop to be in compliance with Nasara Jasara. I skipped Shira and then, oh my, trust in God. I did it again. Okay. All right, we got this. All right. Iridescent 7. Hi, Jen. Paul here. Do you see me going on a business trip to Kansas later this month, or will the RV or lockdowns prevent that trip from happening? I don't really see lockdowns. I don't see that. Unless you're the Paul in the UK and they have lockdowns out there. I don't really see American lockdowns. I did see in the well, okay, let's see. Is it going to prevent that trip or are you going to later this month? Trip to Kansas? Yes, you're going. I did see in the Jentel refugees coming to the shore on ships. Like a lot of them. And that concerned me because that's something that happens during wartime. I don't know whose shore it was. I'm concerned about that. I thought it was us. Red, white, and blondie. Can you tell me what my late grandpa, Alan Talentire, has a message for me? If he has a message for me, It's his earthly birthday in 2 days. Okay. Alan Talentire. Come forward. I think he's kidding with you. He says you're too shy. I heard it laughing. Um, he says, I know you're feeling restricted right now, but soon you'll have all the freedom in the world. Well, that's good news for all of us, isn't it? Thank you. Paul again, do you see my mom, Ellie, getting a medbed treatment? She's doing okay, but almost 89. She's getting up there a bit. Yes. Yeah. You took her there. Yes. I just saw that. I just saw her walking in the room with you and her greeting the personnel in the office setting where you watch the movie and they tell you everything and you sign the NDAs. Yeah. There's like one hair right in my line of vision. Shorty51, Laura L. here. Thank you for what you said about my late husband, Dean. You were right. I was talking about him to my family. Do you see me still going to my appointment on Friday? Am I an M or a B? I don't know about Friday. It's probably next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but the one after. We'll see. Who knows? He could go over there and bomb the hell of him right now. Flip the switch, off and running. Yeah, we know that. I'm just reading some of the comments. Somebody just said Iran is bombing itself. What? Can you tell me M or B? Skip C 1971. How quick can I get into a med bed? After your appointment, you can get into a med bed within 3 weeks for you. B. Hi, Jan. Will our children, Sydney and Reinhardt, meet the loves of their lives and give us grandchildren? I know, I can't wait either. I mean, I can wait until it's done right, but like, eventually both, yes. I think it's Sydney first. Kroger 69. No, that's not right. Whatever. Hi, Jen. It's Sean W. here. Any guidance from my guides? Well, let's be more specific for this setting, please. Sean W. I don't know what the first and last is, so I can't call them in. Let's ask Jesus. They want you to lessen your load. Taking on too much. Okay. Where are we at? Let's see if I can do this without losing it and get to that I missed Tony. Oh, I see. I'll go back there. I missed Tony. What color was Tony? What the hell is it? That's not it. There he is. Okay, Tony, M or B? It's a triple something. I'm assuming that's an M. Trust in God, I did it again. All right. What's that one? Where did I stop? Okay. There we go. Kim, EA. Hi, Jen. Kim here again. Do you see my mom, Barbara, and me traveling to Australia in May or June of this year? June. Farm Girl, 11. My name is Tina S. I'm going on vacation with my husband, daughter, and 3 grandchildren on May 4th. How lovely. Does the trip go well? The kids are really excited. Somebody's coming down with something. I saw them lined up. 3 grandchildren. I'm not going to be able to tell you which one. I don't know if you can give ivermectin to small children. Mine are grown. So you could possibly talk to somebody about that or start them on vitamin C. Get it in them. Other than that, the trip goes well. But I would get ahead of that. Just in case. Okay, Danae, Jen, do you still see us buying property with the number 2830? Yes. Kathy Weber, today is grandson DJ's birthday. He's 21. Happy birthday to DJ. I've not been able to see him for 5 years because his parents have TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. They think I'm crazy. Can you tell if my grandson still thinks I'm alive? Yeah, and he wishes he could see you. He doesn't care what people believe. He's not happy about it. I mean, he's okay, but he's just. I mean, he's 21. Why don't you call him or try to get in touch with him or something? Maybe you guys could have a little private lunch or something. Nobody needs to know. Screw those people. Trust in God. Gold Thunder Rock. Hi, my name is Rick. My boss, Craig, just laid me off till next remodel job come in. Sorry. Worried about keeping up with the bills. Do I look for a new job now? Else you're going to get something really fast. Within a couple days. Yeah. Yeah, look. Will the RV save me by the end of the April? We don't want to do that. Not with what we've seen. Okay? we don't want to. I'm like, I'm getting a little frustrated with this whole thing, okay? Not with you, but with the RV and the weight, and that's fine. I'll get over it in a minute. Good evening, Jen. M or B, CPL. B. Jen, this is Jill. My mom, Donna, passed in 2020. Does she have a message for me? Thanks. You're blessed. And she thinks of you often. So I want to say that there's a lot of people praying for you, blessing you. Either that or she sees that your life is blessed. Jen, will I be an M or a B? Thanks, Susie. That's double B, Susie. Right on. Corrine here. Will our bank appointment go well? Yes. Extremely well. Better than you expected. Yeah. Beclessert? Or Beck Lessert? Hi, Jen. When will my daughter Chloe get her horse ranch and where will it be? Well, where it is and where will it be is her choice. Let's see what I can get. Gabriel said after the RV, which is probably true. Where? Tennessee. I heard Tennessee. Razor 99 will be an M or a B. B. Shorty 51. Hi, Jen. Laura L. here. Going to sell one of my properties in July. Do you see me getting $220,000 for it? More. Yeah. You get $240 for that. Yeah. I heard more. All right, what time is it? We find anything else out? Anybody see anything? Did I miss it? Who said that? Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta find it. It's gone. Oh, wait a minute. Joe. Joe, don't kiss your sister. Don't do that. Oh, wait. Carissa texted me. Let me see. Admin. Oh, I missed your Rumble rant. What does Jesus say about how I'm doing with my app? Can I improve anything? Ease of use. Remember that all the way through. You got like 30 seconds before you lose people nowadays. Ease of use. Make it easy to find, make it easy to use. No complicated. They'll just give up. It takes people more than 5 seconds to figure something out on an app. They'll close it. They will. So that's the news. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's. Gina! Gina says everything's all good. I know what you're talking about. All right. You guys are all talking. I'm just looking. Are we done with the? Oh no, we are not done. Okay, that's enough with the Rumble rants. Okay, and then I'll get these, and then it just. Nancy, hi Nancy. Will my granddaughter Abby eventually marry and have children? Yes, and she'll have 3 children. 3. What a blessing. Shorty 55 or 51, thank you. She says thank you for everything. Lots of love your way. Very nice of you. Corrine here. Will our bank appointment... Did I do these? Why did they just jump back? Will our bank appointment go well? I think that was a yes. Hi, Jen. This is Kat. Will I be a B or a BB? That's a double or a triple right there. I just saw a mountain there. Will I be an M or a B? Tracy. Tracy Elaine. I think you just make B there. Hi, Jen asked this before. Does my son Julian get his Social Security and BC in the mail? Not lost? Catalina. Yes. He will get it in the mail. It might take a week. Or it might be next week. Well, that would be taking a week. CK Taylor, will I be an MRB? B. KW124, Kathy Weber here. My grandson DJ, and I have no idea what his phone number is. They have not let me talk. Okay. They have not let me talk to him since you sent presents for Christmas. The parents just refuse. Okay. I don't know how to respond to that, but thanks for the information. I do see you finding him with a lawyer after the RV. Trust. There's a trust. He does want to have a relationship. There's something about mom being mad at him if he does, so I think it might have to be a secret. Why do you keep CK Taylor? Why do you keep asking me that? M or B? I think it's a B. I've seen that like 3 times, unless it's just skipping. No, you keep hitting the same. Oh my trusting God! All right, I'm done. I'm done with the rebel rants for today. I'm so irritated today. Why am I so irritated? It's got to be like it's got to be menopause. I think it is. I never really had the emotional symptoms, but I think just like. You know what's happening to me lately? Just trying to be centered with God. You know what I've been doing. And like, I know when someone's lying to me now. What I've been trying so hard to have this high vibrational energy in me. So like any low vibrational energy is really irritating. It is. I don't really react to it, but I can feel it. And like, I mean, I've always kind of been that way, but even more so. And now I always take people at their word. I always have. And that's why I get screwed all the time, trusting God. But I can tell when people are lying now. Like, I can feel it. Or being false, or being manipulative, you know? So it's more than just reading the energy, and it's like more than I think I feel like this. I'm not sure. It's I'm just more sure about it. Like it actually feels like a physical thing. Isn't that weird? I don't know how to explain that. Some of you probably are feeling it too if you've been following the exercises. See if I have anything to teach you. Real quick. Or a bedtime story. Let's see. I text myself things when I get good ideas, and then I just scroll back to try and get philosophy show topics. Well, that's a good one. Now, along your path, there are many missions. Okay? It's not just one. Not for you people. You've been here many times. You've come into a lifetime where you've gone through many struggles. And that's because you needed to be wise to go where you're going. Okay? Kind of came in and said, well, let's get it all done in the first half of this life, all right? All at once. So I'm not coming back. Unless it's a really good reason. I'm getting in. I'm gonna get all the studying and learning and the lessons done, and then I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna do amazing things, okay? And that's what's gonna happen. All right. But then we get here and we're like, why is this happening to me? Why is that happening? Why would that happen to me? I would have wrote that. That's just I don't write tragedies, you know? I don't write that. But yeah, you did. And a lot of times, as much as I hate to admit it, they're lessons, okay? Some of them are big. Sometimes you get to a signpost and you've learned a left and you get cold. Everybody just felt that. Everybody just felt that when I said cold. You know what I'm talking about. Cold to do something, cold to make a decision, cold to go in a certain direction. And if you accept, everything starts flowing because you're going in the right direction. You chose the right timeline. But if you let the lessons from the past become the reasons why you cannot accept what you came and learned the lessons for, and you do not accept when you are called, your life's going to start going in the toilet. It's not that you're being forced to do anything. It's not that you're being forced to be with anyone. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way energy works. All right, well, you're still alive. But all of these roads that you've been on led to this golden path, okay? And you just jumped off and took one of the old roads, and you're going in the wrong direction. Going backwards. Because you're too afraid to keep going. Too afraid to accept your mission. Whatever it is. And people are like, well, I don't have a divine mission. I don't have it. When I say your mission, it was like the primary purpose of incarnating, okay? There are many purposes for incarnating. There's many reasons why you'd be here, many connections between people, things to learn, things like that. It's all for the evolution of the soul, a well balanced experience. But some of us come in for good reason, and a lot of us are in this group. Okay. Not everybody wants to go out there and do a humanitarian project. A lot of people just want to live and stop working, and that's it. They don't want to do big things. They don't want to achieve anything. They don't want to be remembered. They don't want to leave anything for anybody. They don't care. You don't belong in that group. A lot of you think people have been thinking out of the box for a very long time. And you might say, well, you're not really. I just, like to I like paranormal, or I like to watch, listen to these shows or this old radio shows or whatever. You've been thinking out of the box for a long time. Okay? If you are called by an individual that you had a plan with, or just simply by your higher self to say yes to something, or to go in a certain direction, you will know what being called feels like. You will be reminded of it. And if you choose fear over progress, low vibrational direction and energy over a higher one, I'm sorry, that's a lesser timeline. And bad things are going to keep happening. Not because you're punished, not because anyone's doing it to you, but you're out of balance. You're on a timeline that is old, and you're going in the wrong direction. There's not a lot of creation left for you there. The same lessons are going to keep cycling because you're walking down the same road, but you're going backwards to run and hide. I've been hearing this a lot lately. In the readings and stuff. And the other thing that was part of this is that somebody said to freak me out. Somebody said to me in a reading, I've been seeing the numbers that end in 11 lately. 9/11, 8/11, 7/11, 6/11, 4/11. And I'm like, so have I. Like, that's trippy. Why? I asked Gabriel why. I mean, it's just like, and he said, they're being called. So, no pressure, but apparently there is a huge group of light workers, incarnated angels, people of all walks of origin. They came here, and you all know about it. I don't think it's 144,000. I think it's bigger than that. So, I don't jump on to that theory, but kind of same deal. Okay? We have come here to work together. Not all at the same thing, but all at the same time. And do our special little thing that we do. And he said that when you see numbers like that, it's a call. And that we're all being called right now. So, it would be interesting. This guy was driven. It would be interesting to see how many of you have been seeing those numbers lately. Here you go. It's already coming in. I've been seeing 9/11. Yep, I have too. So I don't know what you want to call. Remember, long time ago before before I knew any of you. I think it probably before I was doing radio. Nah, I was probably doing radio. I saw the angels in the field. I said there were thousands of them, but that's just those that'll come to me and hear what I have to say. Um, Time's coming, people. That one, when he said that, and I already knew before Gabriel told me. I'm serious. It hit me like I saw. That feeling you get when something scares you and you saw a ghost or something. It was that kind of feeling, and I was like, but then I asked anyway. I'm like, why? They're being called. I told you a long time ago that I knew there was something I was supposed to do for these angels in the field. I was supposed to flip a switch. I was supposed to turn on the light or make it shine brighter. I've been doing that. I'm not done in any way. I got a whole bunch more to do. But at that time, they told me there will be 3 calls. And over time, I've done radio shows, and I got my own personal calls, and I came out here and told it was your call. I thought it was a call, and now we're being called. So I don't know, but we're being called. So get ready. We're almost there. Sometimes, if you've been putting things off, running from things, not wanting to do the work, well, I'll do all this emotional work, but not that. I'm not doing that. Absolutely nothing wrong with me there. I've been there. I've had to look really deep at these things, coming up with these exercises, these things deep within inside me, and I'm like, well, yeah, maybe Jen, yeah, maybe that's a problem. But sometimes when you don't do the work and you're coming up on the time where you're called, it's going to come rolling in really fast. All these lessons. It's going to feel like a tower. It's falling. But it's kind of like destiny wrapping it up really quick so that you can, or if you're off there, if you're back there, you didn't accept your mission and you're back there running around in some other like lesser timeline or whatever, and so no, this is fine, I'm here, this is fine, everything's fine, it's like a dumpster fire and everything's falling down and you're getting sick and like everything's going to shit. Trusting God. Said trying to cuss. Trusting God, yeah. Just get quiet. There's probably something or a direction you're supposed to go in, and you're not doing it. You pussed out. Trusting God. For those of you who don't know, I say trusting God now every time I cuss, so that I'll stop cussing. But it's a training exercise. Anyway, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is yet. Don't give up on this. This is your divine inheritance. It is. You never know when inheritance is coming. The funding will come when it's time. And if we're being called, and the time is coming. All right, well, I'm tired now. And Pretty sure I'm all hormonal today. This sucks. When is this menopause supposed to be over, ladies? I mean, it's been like 7 years or something. Well, I'm not 57. It's been like, I started like at 45 with these weird stomachs and symptoms. And it's like I guess it's perimenopause. People, oh, don't talk about. I don't care. Okay, I will talk about whatever I want to. I think that's all I got today. I don't know what time I'm going to be on with Mike tomorrow. He doesn't like the evening shows because he says Mark wants him on Whiskey and Wisdom. But, I already changed my schedule so I could do evening shows. So I'm not going to be able to easily change that back because now I've booked the spots. So I'll let you know. But I will definitely be doing another show this week. But I want to thank you all for coming and listening to me. Keep your eyes on the news. I think he's going to bomb them. I really do. We'll see what happens. I doubt Trump's going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, as long as the strait's open. Yeah, go ahead, bomb everybody else. Go ahead. That's fine. Yeah. Doubt it. All right, everyone. Have a good night. And I will see you next time.